So today was my first day of scans for my follicle growth. Excuse me. I'm currently sitting in my bed. See? In my blanket and everything. I feel really, if you can't tell, look at my eyes. I feel pretty horrible today. I can't keep the camera still. There we go. I feel pretty horrible today. Ended up leaving work early. I'm going to try to take a little nap before the boys get home from school. I feel like my ovaries are the size of watermelons, and I know that's not the case because I'm only on day 7 of stims, and you go for like 10 days, 10 to 12 days. So I'm just about halfway there. So my ovaries are not quite, I gotta move this away, not quite watermelons yet, but I feel like they are. I feel like I can't even keep my eyes open today. I feel like I'm gonna barf all over the place. I don't have my results yet from the patient portal, which is pretty late. I usually get them somewhere around 1, and it's well past that now. So it's late afternoon now, like 3 or 4, I don't even know. Excuse me. Anyway, so a bunch of people asked about the Fragile X premutation yesterday or 2 days ago, I can't remember. So I want to talk about that a little bit. So I'm with the same doctor that I've been with all of my cycles. And IVF cycles, IUIs, I had a different doctor. She switched clinics, so I went with her. And her new clinic does a genetic testing panel called Good Start Genetics, and they have a technology, it's called next generation screening or sequencing, and it's a little more advanced than what's been out there before. So they test for, I don't know, a dozen or 2 genetic diseases or disorders, and I came back as a carrier for cystic fibrosis, which is very, very common, not a big deal. Brian's not a carrier. But the interesting part of that is I've never tested positive as a carrier before, so it's proof that the next generation sequencing is better, because the standard test that I had been tested with before showed negative as a carrier, which is interesting. And then it also came back that I have a premutation for Fragile X syndrome. So it gets kind of technical, and I'll explain it in the most basic of terms as I can. So Fragile X is on the X chromosome. As females, we have 2 X's, and men have 1 X, 1 Y. And somebody's at my door. I will be right back.